Hi, welcome to the episode of Utah Crossbow Hunter. For today, I'm going to talk about two things from Tactacam. Before we get started, though, remember, hit that subscribe button down below, hit that thumbs up, that notification bell, and hit the share button, the comment button, and remember to share with your family, friends, and even your worst enemy. Okay. Like I said in the intro, we're going to talk about two new items that I got from Tactacam. Okay, so where do I start? Okay, I will start with this. Oh, what is this? Oh, it is called the FTS. What's the FTS for? I will show you. Let's go over here to the Tactacam webpage. Okay. So this is the FTS here. You use it for the solo, the 4.0, and the 5.0. It's compatible, and increases your Tactacam magnification through your scope, adjusts the most scopes, does not affect your optics, reversible right left hand, 100% water resistant. But you cannot use it with the 6.0 and the 5.0 wide. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about this. It goes over your scope, and I'll mount this for you later on. When I go outside, we'll do that outside because it's very, very simple. It does come with multiple different rings. It comes with sizes 6, 7, 2, 5, 3, 4, and a 1. I've already placed it, already tested a little bit on my scope. Mine will take a size 1. Okay. It just goes over your scope. This goes over it. Boom. It's mounted. But again, we'll talk a little bit more about that when we go outside and put it on. So I'm looking forward to using it. This is what it's for. Here's my other thing that I have. Whoa, the Tactacam 5.0. Okay. So far, I like it. It's also compatible with my iPad, and I can also use it. I can get it out with my iPod. Yeah. And of course, with the phone. The only drawback to this, it doesn't have its own LED screen, but that's what something like this is for. I played around with just a little bit, not much, but we'll do some video with it out here when we go outside with it. There's a little latch right back here. You just pull that latch down, unlocks the back, twist it just like the 6.0. Twist it. Oh my goodness. It is pretty tough. Oh, there we go. All right. Right back here is where the battery goes. The upper portion there is your charge. In the middle there is where your micro SD card goes. It did come with some presets, the 4K, the zoom, and the slow-mo. But again, we'll play around with these a little bit outside when we go out there. And I just put it back on, twist, and lock. Okay, lock is down, unlock is up. What does it do? What I got it for? For this. It just slides right in here. There's a little opening right here. It just slides right in. You tighten down it actually would go straight up, like so. You can just tighten down the screw a little bit, make it snug in there, and This piece here goes over your scope, and you can film right through your scope. What do you think about that? I think that's pretty doggone neat. But like I said, I've been playing around with just a little bit. I'm still working with it, and we'll do some working with it together when we go outside. So the video that I have shot with it has been pretty good. Another thing is your microphone is right down there, just above my finger. The only thing is, I don't know exactly. Let me try this again here. See, I'm going to be putting it on this way. No, it'll be either way. I don't know how the microphone's going to work. It looks like, if you look at the bottom here, it looks like the microphone's covered up. So the microphone probably won't be working too good with this. But that's okay. It's the way it works. They basically can go on any scope except ones that have like a cap or something on the top. I don't have anything like that. Let me go over here to Amazon really quick. Scopes. Let's see if I can find what I'm talking about here. Give me. Oh, here we go. Here's one. Okay. So, any of them that have this cap, like this one here is the illuminator for your crosshairs, right here. So, though it won't work on any of those. It may, depending on the type of scope you have, it may not be able to use your zoom feature. I mean, your magnification feature. That's what I'm looking for on your scope. But again, it's just going to depend. So far, playing with it, I like it. I'm just playing around with it a little bit without this being on there. The excellent color, just like this X.0. But the only thing is that you just put it on here and you're shooting through your scope. I don't know how well the zoom is going to work on this. We'll find out. That's all we can do. Check and see. So with that said, we'll go outside and hook it all up, put it together, shoot some video, and we'll go from there. So see you outside. Okay, you can see that we're outside now, and it's a different day. I had some things to do yesterday, so I didn't quite get a chance to get back out. So, like I said, today we're going to be mounting and shooting some video with this FTS and with the Tactacam 5.0. So we're going to be doing that. Okay, all right. And I got my executive producers out here with me today, and he's got his little Nerf gun. Okay, so the first thing you want to do before you put your FTS on, I think I'm saying that right, is make sure your reticle or your focus is perfect. So we're going to check my focus, and my focus is fine, because once you get this on, you can't adjust the focus. But here's the thing, as you're checking everything and checking your focus, you can take it off, put it on, take it off, put it on as many times as you need to. And like I said, I already know what ring that I'm going to be using. It's ring number 1. You just slide this on. Make sure the 1 or the 2 or whatever is facing in that direction. And you just slide it on. To where it's flush with your scope there. Take your FTS and slide it on over the ring until it makes contact. There you go. And then check it before you tighten it down. Make sure, I want to make sure mine's level. Check it again. Turn the hat around. Okay. It looks pretty doggone good. Okay. Now you're going to tighten it down a little bit. Just tighten it down. Don't make it hard. Just make it snug. That's all you want to do. Because if you over tighten it, it could cause damage to your scope. And the next thing you're going to do is take your Tactacam, sliding the camera in first, slide it in there, make sure it's making good contact. Tighten it down. Again, just snug to where it's not going to move. And there we go. Mine's nice and snug. Okay, so we're not going to be shooting any arrows today. We're just going to be doing some testing with the, and that sun is bothering me. It's either be in the shade or in the sun, and the shade's too cool because it's kind of cool outside. A little bit cloudy. But anyways, let's make sure everything's good here. Now I'm going to turn on my Tactacam, but first I'm going to turn on my pad here. Find my Tactacam. It's on here somewhere. There it is. Now I'm going to turn on my Tactacam. I haven't got it all set up perfectly yet. Okay. So it's filming, so I'm going to turn it off. The filming. Now I'm going to hit my mode button, which will turn it to turn on my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi is blinking, so it says it's on. Now I'm going to hit my Tactacam and connect, join. It takes a couple of, there we go, it's ready. Now I'm going to look at it. Okay, so as I'm looking at it here, it's a little jerky, but I'm not too worried about that. So let me go into that mode there. This is my, okay, so I'm going to take my zoom all the way out. So what we're going to do now is we're going to shoot some video, and I'm just going to be looking at my pad here while I'm shooting the video. So let's, because we're going to see, what I'm looking at is the zooms and stuff to see how grainy it is. So let's hit the, because I'm only about 20 yards right now from my target. 20 yards. And I really don't know what else I can shoot, but we'll figure it out here. So let's hit the record button. It's recording. And let me loosen up my tripod here a little bit. Kind of move it around. Move it up. That's where that sun is hitting that whatever that is over there. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's bring it back over here. Look at my target. Where'd my target go? It's somewhere over there. Oh. There it is. Okay. Now I'm going to turn it off. Okay. Now that was the, I believe, the 180 frames. So we're going to try the 4K mode. Okay. Settings. Camera settings. Video size. But man, that sun is making things awfully tough out here. So I'm looking for, not that. So I'm looking for the 4K mode. And this is pretty doggone hard, and I have to bring my external battery out here because I didn't realize my pad was such low on. Okay, so I think that's the 4K setting. Alright. Save changes. Control. Okay. From what I'm seeing here, got to zoom out because I'll show you what we're looking at here. I can get my, there we go. That'll work for now. So this is zoomed all the way in. So let's zoom it as we go. Okay. This is zooming out more, and that's all the way out. Okay. Alright, so let's stop that. And go back in here to the settings. And video size, we're going to look for the 1080p. I think that's it right there. No. Like I said, this is really not that easy to see. And I do apologize for taking so long to to see this. Okay, so this is, I think it's about, okay, so we're 920 by 1080 at 120 frames per second. I think, what happened here? Okay. Save changes. Go back to my dash. Control. Okay. And I think that's the one we just had. Okay. So it looks like there is no 1080p on this. Let's see, let me try one more thing here. Oh, here it is. On 4K. Let's see. We're in a 4K, so I can't do the slow-mo. Because here's the thing, I'm learning this all at the same time you guys are. Because I'm pretty sure I had, during my playing around period, it's in a 1080 mode. So let me go try this one. I'm trying the 12, what does it say? 1280 by 720 at 120 frames per second. Slow-mo. Is on. So we're okay. I'm not going to do a slow-mo. I'm just looking to see if we've changed our settings. Control. Okay, so I'm not quite sure, so I gotta do some more work on that. But we'll let's do one more thing here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shut this camera off, and we're going to try the voice or the audio on this, because I believe the audio is covered and we can't quite do it. So let me turn that camera off. We'll turn this one on and see what we got. Okay, so you can tell there is no sound on that. And I think it's because the microphone is covered up. I'm not quite sure. So we'll play around with that some more. Let me adjust my microphone here just a little bit. All right, that should be better. So far from what I see, as we look, we're getting a lot of glare because I'm not having the eyepiece covered up. And you can see that on there. And you can also see that my reticles are a little out of focus. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go back in and do some fine tuning. When I say do some fine tuning on the reticle to get it nice and sharp on the video. But so far from what I see on the videos, I like. It's a little out of focus, but I can deal with that. But I guess I just adjust it a little bit more. They will do that. But again, we're shooting through a scope, so things are going to be a little bit different. Got a little bit of glare, as you can see there. I don't think I can adjust the glare that much. I can try in my settings on that, but you can see the further out I go, you can see that things are a little out of focus. So we'll work on that. My reticle looks pretty good though. I can see the reticle pretty clearly through the FTS. It's clear on there, but here you can see it's a little out of focus. The trees are a little out of focus. So we'll work on that. I'll make some adjustments. It's going to take time to make those adjustments, so I will do those completely off camera because it's going to take me probably, from what I've been told and heard, about maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours, maybe 3 hours. It just depends. So we'll work on that. So let's go back to the other camera. Camera back on. Okay. So, like I said, we'll take it in, download some video, and see how we do here. I'm curious myself, but again, this is just testing. We're not doing anything fantastically. I said I'm not going to be shooting. I just wanted to shoot some video through my scope. All right, let's go back inside. Okay, so let me readjust myself here. Give me just a second. There we go. Okay, so closing out this video, we can see we have a little bit of work to do on the scope, or the FTS, and probably hear my kids in the background with their tablets. I can never get them to turn them down, but you'll see that I'm wearing a UCLA hat. Yes, I'm from Southern California, and I am a UCLA fan, but this hat here in particular is probably 20 years old. From my mom and dad, exactly what year they went, I don't know, but I know it was probably in the late 80s, maybe early 90s, that they went to a UCLA SC game at courtesy of my brother. So, and they had some good tickets on the 50-yard line. Yeah. Alrighty. So, again, we got a little bit of work to do, which is not a problem. I enjoy doing that type of work, and we'll get it all straightened out to where the scope is pretty much perfect. We'll work a little bit more on the Tactacam and what settings that are going to be best for that Tactacam through the FTS scope. That's the only reason I got it, so I can shoot through the scope. But I'm still having some work done. Again, I'm working on the ATN scope. I'm still working on that. again, that's going to take some time too. But I really like the ATN scope. Really, really a great scope. I'm not taking anything away from that scope. We just need to work on the elevation at short yardage. The long yardage, anything 40 yards or more, it works really, really good. So we just got, again, just a little bit of work to do on that. I'm working with ATN on that. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it. So until next time, remember, family first. Take care of your family. By all means, get out there and hunt. And see you in the next episode of Utah Crossbow Hunter. And remember, these episodes are dedicated to my son. And thank you for watching. Have a great day.